Hey guys, I know it's Work It Wednesday, and today's going to be a different kind of training. So I had all intentions of making this grand little screen capture video on groups and all that, and it was going to be really good and really informative on how to use groups. And you know what? I do plan on doing that. However, this little stinker here refuses to chillax. Yeah, he refuses to chillax right now because he is teething and he has to chew and scream at everything and he needs to be held. So, and he needs to bang the counter. That's what he needs to do right now, or the table. Anyway, I did attempt the high chair back there, but he's not having it. And you moms know, sometimes you just gotta be like, whatever, what the hell. Let's just do it your way, right? You're gonna win today. So, we're gonna do a different kind of video. And it's gonna be about how you manage your time when you got so much going on, right? Yeah, there's so much going on. And obviously in my life, so much going on is I have a husband and we got 4 kids. And 3 of them live with us. So, and of course, the 3 that live with us are the little ones. So the 9-year-old, the 3-year-old, and the 9-month-old. And he's chewing on a little keychain. And I'm right here and I'm watching him, so we're good. Anyway, for some reason, he just loves it. So, how do I do it? I get that question a lot. Like, how do you have time to market and sell stuff, and how do you remember to take your products, and how do you handle, big sales, and taking daughter to karate, or teething babies, or whatever it is. Sorry, my cat's kind of going crazy in my curtains. She does that. And here's the thing. Some days I don't. Some days I'm really pretty awful about it, and some days some things get more of my attention than others. And then some days I'm like Superwoman and I'm a rock star and I can fit it all in and I do it perfectly and effortlessly and it's kind of crazy. But more often than not, I'm kind of a basket case, okay? I'm going to be honest there. I just kind of am. I think being a mom or being busy in general and running a business, being a wife, handling the house, everything, I handle all the bills too. So, everything I do, sometimes it can get overwhelming and it makes you flustered, and it's always a work in progress. You're always learning new techniques and new things. So, one thing that helps me is keeping a day planner. I don't have anything special. I go to Target and I spend $15, I think it is, a year. Sometimes I get the $9.99 one. It's the same one every year. I'd show you, but it's way over there, and I just don't feel like getting it right now. But anyways, it's just a day planner. It's big. It's a bigger one. I like the bigger ones. They still fit in my purse. But I like them because when I write, I don't like writing in like this 2x2 or this actually 1x1 box, and it also has weeks, months, notes section, and all that. So, a planner is great. I use it for different things. I write down when people start trials. I write down, obviously, our doctor's appointments, bills, groceries, everything in it is all about my entire life. So that thing is my whole life in a notebook. So I highly advise a planner. I do have a smartphone, but I'm just really terrible about putting stuff in there, and if you're good with the smartphone, go with that. But I'm not. I'm a paper person. I gotta have it in paper. I just do. Maybe I'll get better at that, but for me, it's gotta be planner. It's gotta be paper. Okay, something else I do. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we have Hadouken bow class. That's basically a martial arts class for my daughter, and my husband and I trade off. So on Mondays are my days usually, and then Wednesdays are his days. So he gets that time with her, and I get that time with the boys. Now, sometimes time with the boys goes really easily, and sometimes time with the boys is pretty rough on one of us. So basically we do the best we can. give each kid individual attention like this. And then we also try our best to balance out the duties as much as we can. So that's one of the biggest things. I have a really supportive partner. It doesn't mean that if you don't have a supportive partner that you can't do it. I've been there before. I've been a single mom before. I met my wonderful husband before, and that was tough. So we all have our different issues and things that make it a little more difficult during our day. But what I'm saying is having a supportive husband, boyfriend, or even just a supportive family or friend family, is very, very helpful. Somebody who can maybe watch the kiddos for just a little bit, even an hour or 2 hours, while you just get into your business for a little bit. If that is impossible, which again I understand because sitters for our kids is few and far between, nap time, okay, quiet time. We do quiet time now since my son Zephin does not nap anymore. He's 3 and he's no longer napping, so we do quiet time. And that's his time to go in his room and play independently. And during that time, Emmerich actually sits in the, what do you call that thing, the Johnny Jump Up during that time. This happens every day. Quiet time, Johnny Jump Up time, mommy's work time, okay? And that's how I balance it out. Some of you, maybe you watch a show during nap time or their quiet time, and that's fine, but then keep in mind that you might have to find your time to run your business a little later. It's all about balancing the time and doing your best. There are going to be times and days that you fall short. I fall short. Some days I barely touch my business. Some days I'm so involved in my business that I kind of forgot I got to give somebody some one-on-one time, So it's all a balancing act, and I think we can all do it. And sometimes you just need to give yourself a break. Sometimes you just need to understand that you are one person. You're just one person, and you sometimes need your help. And you sometimes need a hot bath after the kids go to bed, and a glass of wine with no smartphone, maybe a good book, maybe, whatever it is. You gotta have some downtime now and then, or else these little buggers are gonna drive you insane, huh? They're just gonna drive you crazy with their cuteness. And and if you don't have little buggers, maybe you got fur babies that just drive you bananas, or maybe you got a high maintenance spouse or boyfriend, or you have a high maintenance outside job. Whatever it is that takes your time. Just remember that you're one person and you deserve a flippin' break. So you need a flippin' break, okay? We all need a break. You're not any less awesome if you have a break. So I guess those are kind of my tidbits. I don't even know if they were very good. I don't. But that's how I do it. There's a lot of crock pot meals around here. We do eat healthy, but a lot of times I just throw some chicken nuggets in a crock pot with some salsa and a can of corn and some taco seasoning. Put it in there for 6 hours, and then I put it on a tortilla and we have some chicken tacos. Some days are those days, and if that's what you got to do to get it done, then that's what you got to do. I'm not going to say that there aren't going to be late nights in our business. There's going to be. If you want to get to the top, if you want to be a diamond, if you want to bring in those checks, and if you want to help the most people you can, you're going to have to understand that you're going to need to push yourself. And, if you want to work part-time at the job, that's great. Just make the part-time hours count. We want to be productive, not just busy. All right? It's very easy to get on Facebook and get lost. It's very easy to get on Twitter and get lost. It's very easy to just say that you're going to do something and then get sidetracked doing something else. We all do it. It's very easy. So my best advice, if I'm going to give anything, is make a goal for the day. I have monthly goals. I also have a list I make every day. I hardly ever get it all done. But what's great about it is that I can, if it's 12 o'clock and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. There's no way I'm going to finish everything. I go back to my list and I figure out what's the most important thing for me to get done today, okay? And that's just how it goes. But hey, it's Wednesday. It's after 7 o'clock. My baby's crying. And Work at Wednesday is something I've dedicated to doing. So we're doing it. We're doing it together. And it might not be the most entertaining thing to watch. And it might not be super professional. But I don't care, because this is what we gotta do to get the job done. So, alright guys, I hope that's helpful, and I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great evening. And again, I'll post something about groups or something or other this coming week. Alright? Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.